Hey guys, welcome back to what may very well be the final episode of Pokemon Yellow. Last time, we defeated the Pokemon League champion and became the Pokemon champion, which was pretty momentous, but there's sadly no real post-game. A lot of later Pokemon games do have post-games, which have a lot more stuff to do in it, but because we're in Generation 1, the idea of a post-game hadn't really existed at this point. Post-games in video games kind of didn't really exist until much later in gaming. But because of that, there's not much else to do except grab all the legendary Pokemon that we're missing out on. We've got Mew from that glitch, but there are 4 other legendary Pokemon that we're going to pick up. And we're going to do something kind of special at the very end of the episode, but that requires us to go ahead and get a move on. Now that dude is gone from that cave over there we saw a very long time ago, so that's called Cerulean Cave. A very special cave because it has some of the highest level wild Pokemon you can even find in the game. They're very strong. But it's what's lying at the very bottom of that cave is that what we're going after. So you go ahead and swim the fuck over there. You can swim over there earlier in the game, but you can't get inside. Somebody's still blocking the door, even if you have Surf. Our team is, well, I did not train them up at all. I don't have a reason to, because they're already, doing pretty damn good. Go ahead and get on the duck. Get on the duck. There we go. But yeah, it's going to be a very... You can't get in there normally, but, well, we can now. I guess you can jump down from here, down back to, like Cerulean City. I don't know why you would want to, but maybe you do for a certain reason. Either way, welcome to Cerulean Cave. This is, pretty much, what do you call it? Victory Road on steroids. It is long, big, and is a literal maze. So it's going to be a pain, but we're trying to get to a very specific area. But yeah, I guess since this is going to be the final episode of Pokemon Yellow, even if it turns out to be a very long episode. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like I said, there is extremely strong wild Pokemon here, meaning that Pokemon are going to be so high leveled that some of the time we're going to be running into things. But yeah, there's only 4 legendary Pokemon that are even in the game that are, catchable. So therefore, there's not much to even do left in the game, so I can talk about what my next plans for a playthrough are. I've been thinking about playing 2 different series. At first, quite some time ago, I was thinking about going straight from Pokemon Yellow to going into Pokemon Stadium. I kind of don't want to do that anymore because, well, I love the Agents of DIO. I've kind of been Pokemoned out for a bit, so I'm thinking of putting, Pokemon away for a bit, coming back to it in the future, because that would be great, because, the Agents of DIO need to return as well. But, my new idea is either to play the original Spider-Man PS4 game on PC, because my PC can actually run it. It can run the remastered version. So therefore, like you saw right there, it gave me like 1,200 experience. It is very nice. But like, I was planning on either playing that or going back to Fire Emblem. And Fire Emblem has been kind of been on my mind quite a bit lately. So I was kind of like, what do you call it, conflicted between the 2 series, but I feel like going to Fire Emblem. I definitely want to go to Spider-Man at some point, since Spider-Man 2 came out. But I've not actually played kind of the mid-quill between the 2 games. I have not played Spider-Man Miles Morales, so I still need to play that. And on the channel, I need to play the original Spider-Man, so it's like, there's a lot to do. I got a rare candy. Very nice, I guess. I'll use the Poke Flute, I guess. I guess I'll just use the rare candy on something random. I don't know, who needs a level up? Who needs a pick-me-up? I don't know. Duck Dodgers looks like he needs a pick-me-up. Good old level 50. Alright. But yeah, I've been feeling a lot more in the Fire Emblem mood than I have the Spider-Man mood. So it's going to be something. What is this? DIO found an Ultra Ball. I grabbed a lot of Ultra Balls from Cinnabar Island because we are going to need it for this. Go ahead and go up here. I don't have a map up of Cerulean Cave. I'm kind of just randomly smashing my head into things, hoping that I get to the end of the thing. DIO got a full restore. Very nice. But yeah, I've been feeling a lot more in the Fire Emblem mood, but I've been thinking, what game do I want to do? And there is one game that has been sticking out in my mind that I've needed to beat in Fire Emblem, just so that, like, Cooper doesn't ever spoil me, because it's the game that that got him into Fire Emblem because I introduced it to him. But I haven't beaten that game yet. So that would be Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. So my plan is to do a playthrough of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. And, you know, that one, if you've heard, it's the first 3D Fire Emblem game, and it was for the GameCube. So we will be returning back to the GameCube, which is nice. But it's, at the same time, it's I would not call it my favorite Fire Emblem, but it's up there with my favorite Fire Emblems. Like, it's up there with Fire Emblem Fates, Awakening. Yeah, I'd probably say my favorite three are Fire Emblem Fates, Awakening, and Path of Radiance. It's going to be rearranged every now and again, but definitely my favorite is Fates, which is controversial for many Fire Emblem players, since a lot of Fire Emblem players hate Fates. I don't really get it. I love Fates, but maybe that's just because that's the kind of person I am. But while I loved Awakening, I actually like Path of Radiance better, just because those graphics on the GameCube they're kind of classic. They're kind of classic. What can you say? So yeah, that'll be the plan that'll replace Pokemon Yellow. It won't be stopping Mega Man, because once we're done with Mega Man Battle Network 1, we're going into Battle Network 2, so it's like, we're not really stopping much on there. Alright. But yeah, those are the current plans for the next couple of playthroughs. DIO found a Max Revive. You can't really find those in the wild. You can't really find those in stores in this game. I need to figure out where I'm going. I don't actually know. Yeah, like I said, this place is a fucking maze, so I don't know where I am. I could be going the absolute wrong direction and not know, but there are... Oh, Ditto's in here. I forgot Ditto's in here. Yeah, fuck off, Ditto. Big sad. But yeah, there's like 4 dungeons we need to get through on this single episode. So it probably will like be a very long episode of us just rambling and walking through random Pokemon dungeons. I wish our Pokemon are like really OP, like very high leveled, and we were able to avoid all battles, but it doesn't seem like we can do that. Oh boy, DIO, you gotta climb through the caves of hell to make sure we gotta figure out where we're going. Come on, I don't want to fight Rhydon. Level 62 Rhydon. That is scary. But yeah, if you need to grind Pokemon up, this is the best place. Like, the daycare method is great for the beginning of the game, and the midpoint. This is, like, the place you grind at while you are, like, needing to level everybody to level 100. Which I will not do, because fuck that. The grind to level 100 for these things is insane if you're not just investing all XP you get into a singular Pokemon. It can get pretty fucking insane, so I ain't doing that. DIO got a Max Elixir. DIO's getting a lot of shit down here. It's a good dungeon for packing up on random items. Let's see. But yeah. Oh, am I at the entrance? I need a fucking map. Okay. Pokemon Yellow Cerulean Cave map. Okay, so this will help me a bit more. Going the right way? No, I don't think I'm back at the entrance. I actually think I'm actually okay currently. At least, I believe so. I believe we're going the correct way. Okay, I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. Let's see. We've actually been following the correct way the entire time. I just got a little bit scared and was like, I don't want to waste too much time because this is going to be a relatively very long video, so I want to be able to, you know, speed things up as fast as possible. And there is going to be something very special at the end of this episode, so I hope you'll I hope you'll stick around for that, because we're actually going to be using hardware that I've gotten specifically for this playthrough. And not specifically, but, you know. For certain reasons, I got certain things, so. Money investment. There he is! It's that bastard. You sick bastard who looks like another Rhydon, sitting in a random cave. Be an edge. Come on, Golbat. Don't laugh at the edge boy. He's sad. He lives in a cave. He doesn't have any of his amenities. He's stuck in a moldy, crusted cave. Oh boy. It probably would be very moldy with all this water down here. Alright. Finally repels Roar off exactly right when we got here. So anyway, I'm going to make a save. Let's go ahead and take on whatever this thing is. Mew. Wild Mewtwo appeared. He is level 70. He is the highest level Pokemon in the game, and if you remember from when we were looking around in the Pokemon Mansion, this is the genetic, well, I guess according to this game, the son of Mew. Direct son. But in other, like, lore and in later lore, it is the genetic clone of Mew. They tried to clone Mew, and they created this thing, who is pretty much a fighting, killing machine. Yeah, we ain't going to chance this shit. This is what you use the Master Ball on. No roaming legendaries, so we use it on Mewtwo. Gotcha. Alright, Mewtwo was caught. He is really good. He is just really good, what can you say? The genetic Pokemon. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however its size and disposition are vastly different. Yes, I will give a nickname to Mewtwo. We will call him don't worry. This works out as a JoJo reference. Everything's got to be a JoJo reference in this singular playthrough. I don't know. Over Heaven. See, it works out. Over Heaven. Over Heaven was transferred to Bill's PC. Yep. That's the only reason we need to be here. I don't believe I have escape rope, do I? Please tell me I at least have one? No. Okay, then. Well, that sucks. I'm going to have to walk my way out of here. But I'll see you guys when we're out of this cave. Okay. We got out of Cerulean Cave, and now we're over here right near the entrance to Rock Tunnel. This is right above the entrance, right by that Pokemon Center that is right here. So, to get the next legendary, we actually need to go surfing around this entire thing. It'll actually be easier to get there than with the Cerulean Cave, because there's only one floor in this dungeon. Also, all the Pokemon here are, like, super ass. Like, they are horrible. Or at least a lot lower level than Pokemon we've been dealing with inside of, what is it called? Cerulean Cave. So, we pretty much should be able to avoid every single Pokemon in the area, and then just make it all the way directly to the Pokemon that we need to go see. So, this is... Oh, there's a random trainer. We're just going to avoid him. This is the power plant. Yeah, it is an abandoned power plant. It's just a weird area that has, like, a bunch of electric-type Pokemon in it, but really there's nothing here that is, like, of note, where it's like, oh, you need to go... Like, there's a couple rare candies, I believe. Very basic things in here. But it's like, this is not an area that is of note. It is a dungeon, however, so wild Pokemon will be spawning all over the place. So, getting yourself some repels is a great idea to try and get through here, because you kind of don't want to stay here, like, just because there's, like, but fuck nothing going on here. You just want to get what you want, and you get the fuck out. The nice thing is, like I said, it is a one-floor dungeon, so that means I don't need to be, like, wrapping around floors trying to figure out where what leads to win, pretty much. Sadly, my repel just wore off. I think that's, yeah, the last max repel I have. I'll need to collect up some more if I'm gonna, take on the next 2 dungeons. But we're just trying to plow through this as fast as possible. I think we're almost there. I may be completely turned around, I don't know. Let's see. There it is. There's the legendary we gotta get, so we're gonna go ahead and save. I need Grimace out front because if you know catching, we talked about how to catch things in this game, but it's like sleep is the only good thing. Alright. Our second legendary Pokemon is Wild Zapdos. His colors are a little bit fucked up because of the whole color problem, but he is technically a bit weaker than us, so we can just go ahead and Hypnoside Genesis him if we even get the chance. He would be a great replacement for Pikachu, since Gorochu is, while I love him, he's not amazing at, like, trying to stay alive. So we're going to go ahead and hit it with Nightshade. I did collect I bought a bunch of Ultra Balls, like, before this episode started. And we collected a couple more inside of Mewtwo's cage, so I think we'll be prepared. I don't want to use any more Nightshades, because we might kill him and then we'll have to take a reset. That's why I saved before we did anything. Get in the ball. Get on the ball. It's the new OxyClean Oxy Ball. Get on the ball. I'll keep on telling you to get on the ball until you get on the ball. Get on the ball. Yeah, the other thing about Gen 1 is that if the thing shakes like the same number of times each time, it means that like you need to lower its health even further. So we're gonna switch over to somebody who can do less damage. Okay, the idea is to hit it with very weak attacks until it is horribly weak. So weak. I don't want to have to try and chance it any further. Alright. Grimace, it's up to you to put this thing to fucking bed. Grimace, you got this. You got hit with the drill peck. What the fuck, game? Then the game's just like, never press no. Never say no. Never say no in this game. Let's see. I could try and throw an Ultra Ball at him, though I don't think it's going to work. He needs to be asleep. Yeah, if it says you missed the Pokemon, that doesn't mean that it cannot be captured. It means that its catch rate is so infinitesimally low that, like, it just didn't even shake once. So yeah, we need Ultra Ball plus sleep. Yeah, we need Grimace out here. Grimace needs to be pulling his weight. He's just, he's slacking. How could he be slacking at a time like this? Wish you could hit him with another move, but it's a bad idea. Alright, Grimace, you need to actually do something. Do not get critted by Drill Peck again. What the... Holy fucking shit. And then I derped and did Nightshade. Okay, well, guess what? We saved. There's a reason I did that. Oh, do you like blue screen? I like blue screen too. Alright. Go ahead and try it again. That's why you always make a save before trying out a legendary Pokemon, because you don't get more than one chance in these early games. You only get one chance. Alright. So, yeah. It will require us to get maybe some different damage ranges on this thing, because Zapdos is not a very bulky Pokemon, so... Yeah, I don't think one Psychic will kill it, though it could. Nope, it does not. Okay. Though it is going for a Drill Peck. Why are you so good at pissing me the fuck off? There you go. Alright, alright. Just trying to get different damage ranges on this thing, so it just... I do a little bit less damage, a little bit more damage. Ooh. Nice crit, but he is almost dead. Alright, let's pull out those Pokeballs, those Ultra Balls. Get on the ball! It's the new OxyClean Oxy Ball. 1, 2, there you go. All right, Zapdos was caught. Yeah, if you can at least get like 2 shakes, it's pretty much guaranteed with these legendaries. This legendary bird Pokemon is said to appear when the sky turns dark and lightning showers down. I will name Zapdos, I don't know, Spike. I guess that could be counted as a reference to Ape Escape. Yeah, I guess so. Spill? Call him Spill. There we go. I caught a Spike. And then we get the fuck out, because we don't need to be here anymore. Yeah, took us out the entrance. It's weird. Anyway, let's see. So the next one is actually a lot closer to home than you think it is. We saw something weird in, what is it, Victory Road. So we're going to actually head all the way back to Indigo Plateau. We're going to figure out where the fuck this thing is, because we need to find it. Let's see. So we need to look up the map for Victory Road. There we go. Map. I need to figure out how to get to this thing. Let me see. How do I get there? I'm looking at a map online trying to figure out how we do this. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, I understand. Okay, well, the other reason I had also pulled Gardener out of storage because we needed to cut down a cut tree. Gardener can go back into storage and not ever be seen again. So, yeah, you can stay in hell. You can go to hell. So get back in there, Gardener. We need Tom, though. Tom is always good. Especially when it comes to Sonic.exe. Go ahead and heal up. And then we need to kind of retrace our steps from the end of the dungeon, though when we're at the end of the dungeon, we're pretty much right at where we need to be, so we're at the right place. Do you sell escape ropes? I need them. I don't have much money. Do you sell escape ropes? No, you sell max repels. A singular max repel, I guess that can help. I do need to try and avoid as many Pokemon battles as possible. Alright. So we need to re-enter Victory Road and then get down to the right area. Can I pass by like this? Nope. The whole, like, statues blocking off the entrance to the Elite Four is really odd. I don't understand that design choice. Anyway, we're going to go back through here. I believe the puzzles should be, like, all fixed up. I at least hope they are. You know, we've got a very small team currently, but this is the only team we need to really, you know, deal with this. So we need to go through here, I believe. Yeah, we're pretty much right at where we need to be. We just need to try and get by here. Yeah, everything's at level 44 instead of at level 62, like those ride-ons we saw. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use the Max Repel, because I'd like to avoid as much as possible. Alright. We are now repelling, so now we just need to try and climb through this area. It doesn't seem like it's resolved the puzzles for us. So that means if we get stuck in here, there's no going back. So, very good. Very good. Let's see. We're going to go this way. And through a way that we didn't even see before. It's a burb! It's that burb we saw earlier while we were walking through. Let's see. Go ahead and save. This is the next of the legendary bird trio. He made a noise, but he just said "gau" again. Gotta fuck this one up as well. Otherwise known as Get on the Ball. Welcome in Wild Moltres, the super mega ultra chicken of the game. Arise, chicken, arise. Or sleep, chicken, sleep. When I made the chicken go to bed. Betty bye. It's Betty bye time. Oh no. Alright. The hope is that we replicate our luck that we had with, okay, we got a special drop. Alright. Don't you dare kill. I need this chicken alive. be able to do. I think if this ball doesn't work, I believe if we use Sakuya to weaken it with fire-type moves, it should be fine. Also, that just worked. We got Super Mega Ultra Chicken. BillyWitchDoctor.com has given me the luck to get the Super Mega Ultra Chicken. Arise, chicken, arise. I didn't even read your description. Your name is Billy Witch Doctor. We'll just call you Billy. Billy? BillyWitchDoctor.com. I can't even put all that in there. I'll just call you Billy. It's Billy. Alright. Got out of it. So from here, can I just, like, get the hell out? I believe I can. I can just go out the front way. If we went in, like, the regular way, it would not be great. Like, if we went in through the front entrance, it would take us forever to get to the front entrance, and then forever to get to this point where we can actually, you know, talk to Super Mega Ultra Chicken and beat his ass. So either way, yeah, the first part can go relatively easy. Let's see, am I going the correct direction? Yes, I can go through this way to make shit go a bit faster. But yeah, we now have 3 of the 4 legendary Pokemon, so we just have one more Pokemon that we need to go to, and we're actually going to go to an area where we didn't even, like, explore. We did not explore right of, Cinnabar Island, so that's actually where we're going. Gonna go ahead, go to Cinnabar. Yeah, we did not take the trip from Fuchsia to Cinnabar, and that's because it's really long compared going from Pallet to Cinnabar. So instead, we just go the other direction because fuck it. Let's see, I guess we'll put Billy into the PC. But yeah, this is the final Pokemon that needs to be gotten. Let's see, you go in there, Billy. Yes, BillyWitchDoctor.com got in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and heal up. I'm probably going to stop over at the Pokemart, grab myself, probably sell off some of the TMs I have in my asshole, then buy some Max Repels, because I believe we'll be able to get through this area without having to deal with wild Pokemon, as long as we have Grimace up front. We could use Mewtwo, otherwise known as... Will we name Mewtwo? We called him Over Heaven, yeah, as a JoJo reference. We could put him up front just to, you know, try and get by as fast as possible, but I think we'll be fine. I don't want whatever this TM was. Could have been a really good TM, I don't really care. We need 1 escape rope, and then 3 Max Repels. So that we can get there and then get back. Alright. So where we need to go is, well, kind of dumb, but it'll be an adventure. So we need to go through this route. Oh. Sorry, I'm digesting. I'm trying to figure out where do I go to get to this right area. I guess this works. So, we need to go this direction. Also, this coast looks very nice, but we're not going to swim on it. I would never swim on the coast. This is too dangerous. But yeah, we are going to have to deal with a bunch of trainers that have been just hanging out here and not even spoken to us even once. So, yeah, we could have gone here to get a lot more extra experience. I guess I'm just going to put Vanilla up front so that if we do accidentally run into a trainer, we can fuck them up instantly and get some extra experience for her. We passing by. Here we are. I believe this is the right place. Let's see. So yeah, this is the reason why you don't want to go Fuchsia to Cinnabar. Seafoam Islands. This is the final, like, dungeon of the game, actually. This is the last actual dungeon. And is where the final legendary bird is hiding out. He doesn't want to be seen. He's too cool for us. Especially in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 1. He's OP as hell. But either way, I need to figure out where the fuck I'm going. The problem is, I've never actually explored the Seafoam Islands in Pokemon Yellow. So, wherever the hell I'm going is... It's definitely something. I don't know. Where am I? I've heard Seafoam Islands is a great place to actually grind, because it has quite a few already pretty high-level Pokemon. I just don't know where the legendary is. Where am I? I'm like, where am I? Okay. These maps don't help. I'm looking at maps online and it's not helping. Yeah, Seafoam Island is quite a big dungeon. Okay, 13 to 13. So, where do I need to go from here? I am very confused. I am very hungry. Yes. I go, yes. Alright, so I need to go 10? Oh. Secret. I don't know how the hell I ended up here, but apparently you were supposed to know that you could walk forward right there. I did not know I could do that, so that is cool. I believe just across the water, right over there. He's hiding out, that bastard. Oh, now we're in Game Boy colors. We don't need Game Boy colors currently. We need regular color. The current is too fast to move. Okay, so that means we actually need to do a puzzle. That is very good. That is a very good. Let me see. Can I actually get back on this water? DIO got on Duck Dodgers. Okay, good. So I can go back this direction, which is great. Oh, nope. It don't want me going that way. I think I soft blocked myself. I put myself in the wrong direction. Well, it's good to know that I can go fuck myself. It's good to know I can go fuck myself. Alright. Huh. So, where am I? Oh shit, why am I getting pushed down here? Oh, I see. Ah, okay. Huh. This is confusing. That's all I'll say. I don't know where I'm going. Because I've never actually done the Seafoam Islands before. It seems to be a very straightforward dungeon, it seems like, but it's tripping me up. It's giving me some trouble. Alright. There's number 6. Okay, I need to do something? I don't know. I need to do something. Whatever something could be. I think I need to put a bunch of rocks into water. I need to put a bunch of rocks. Huh. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Push strength boulders near 1 to 4 along their series of holes to open. Okay. This hurts my head. I don't know what I'm doing. Please help. I do not know what I do. I'm sorry, my brain hurts. I don't understand. Does not compute. Does not compute. I might need to watch like a actual video playthrough to do this correctly. Okay, so like that? So, does that mean I got something right?
Maybe. The boulder's down there now. That's good. Question is, how the fuck does the rest of this work? How the fuck do I do anything? That's a good question. This drops me onto here where the boulder was. Huh. Okay. All I can say is, okay. Because I am still very confusier. So if I went up 8 to 9, 9 then leads to there. Huh. I'm sorry, my head is like exploding from trying to figure out how this works. Maybe I went in the wrong entrance. That could be a thing, right? Until boulders have been dropped via holes 6 and 8. If you enter the current here, it means you'll be swept through exit 10, which would be a one-way exit until boulders are dropped. So we need to drop boulders into boulders 8. So I need to get to, like... I need to figure out how to get to certain areas, but it seems impossible with the options I have so far. How do I even get them into there? 12 to 13, 12 to 11, 13. So I came in there, went out there, then I went through there, then I went through there, then I went through there, then I came in here. And then I will be forced to go down that route. 8 then leads to 8. 9 then leads to 9. But how does... Okay, maybe I need a tutorial. I need an actual tutorial. Seafoam Islands walkthrough. Because I am so horribly lost that I do not understand what's going on. I think it's because I've entered it at the wrong angle. At the very, very wrong angle. Alright. Just trying to figure out how I make this work. Question is, how the fuck do I get out? I guess the only way out is by using my escape rope. Because I am so fucking confused that I don't think I can get out any other way. Okay, so... There is another entrance on at Fuchsia. There we go. I'm gonna hope that Fuchsia has a better way for me to actually start doing the puzzle, because I think I've been doing the puzzle from just the wrong direction. But it also allows me to go down this way. I don't want a Pokemon fight right now, dude. I am too strong for you. Wait, you'll have a heart attack. What if I want to? What if that was the goal? What if I want to die? Just let me die. Excuse me. Well, these guys are so weak, I can literally destroy them and they'll die. Let's see. Now I just have to figure out how to fucking get all the way through this. Oh boy. I'm watching like a tutorial on the other side. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh. We would have been fine. How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that that's how that worked? Okay. Well, whatever, I guess. We'll just do it the correct way anyway, because screw me, I guess. We almost had the entire puzzle finished. I just didn't have enough brain power to rethink what was happening. My entire existence was just like, when I saw the solution, because I was like, I could have done that like 5 seconds ago. We would have been done with it like 5 seconds ago if I actually thought a bit harder about what I was doing. Nobody ever said I was smart. No one ever said that I actually thought about what I was doing. At least I didn't claim to say so. I am avoiding Pokemon trainers because I don't want to deal with them. Though we're going to have to deal with Pokemans because they're in the way. Like a level 6. Yeah, level 5 Tentacool. Yeah, your evolved form is pretty cool. You yourself are pretty shit. Just get me through where I need to go. There we go. Alright, we found our way back to Seafoam Island. So here's this way. So we're gonna do it the other way, because I have no clue. I'm stupid. Max Repel. So we're gonna do it the way that, like, at least online guides tend to want you to do it instead of the way that I did it. So put that down to that. This down to this down to there, and that down to that. Alright, and then we need to, like, go back up, then gather up and around. Yeah, this is just... No, I could have probably finished the puzzle right then and there, but it might wanted me to even do this anyway, so it's okay. We just... it hurts my head. Hurts my head. Alright. Throw this down there. Jump down there after it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to... It's so dumb. You have to reapply strength every floor you're on. Just keep it active, okay? And you can't even talk to the rocks to make them work anymore. Or at least at this point in the game. So it's like, yeah, that ain't gonna be happening. Alright. Keep on forgetting. I just want to be able to push it. Dude, I am DIO from part 3. I can fucking lift giant road rollers and throw them down at people. I am just that cool. Why don't you allow me to be that cool, Dad? Dad, video game creating thingamajiggy. Thingamajiggy. Alrighty then. So then from here, I can go over this direction and then push this rock that I just found when I say go get ready to throw. Alright. Hit this, which will then allow me to push it down to that. Yeah, having to do this whole thing it's not fun. Alright. Go ahead and then push this down to that. And then we're in a very similar place from where we've been. Yeah, we're back at this area. But now we're finally back with some actual fucking rocks. So we're able to go to the direction we want to go. So we then go this way, we drop on down. We are then able to then go this way, which we were already able to go. And we're back at these rocks, but I finally understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do with them. So these rocks are a little mini puzzle in and of themselves, and I didn't even think about it. I was thinking about, oh, maybe I have to drop into an area to actually get at these rocks. No, you just do that. You just do that. It's just that simple. Let's see. Go ahead and push this one this way, because we need more room for that one to actually get pushed in. Push that in. Go ahead and push this in. Finally, we can do this. And then because of that, we can go up this way, and there we go. Repel just wore off. Finally, we've made it to the thing we need to get to. Alright, we don't have an escape rope, but that is okay. I am okay with that. Oh god, it hurts. I'm like, oh god, it hurts when I have to deal with somebody. There are pretty strong Pokemon in here, or at least Pokemon that are easily defeatable and give a good amount of XP. I said HP. Alright, get out Grimace, because we're going to have to deal with the whole shingamadang ding 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 doo. Very, very sing-song noise. Now we come to the final legendary of Generation 1. Very nice sprite. Wild Articuno. The Bird of Ice, and the last of the Bird Trilogy. The Bird Trilogy. I hate those birds and all of their trilological ways. That hurts. Oh, this is... I don't know if I even want to hit him again with Psychic. Didn't affect him? Well, that's just because it missed. Don't you dare freeze me. I may be Frozen Breeze, but you're not allowed to freeze me. I'm the one who freezes you. Or at least sleeps you. Freeze would be great too, but, you know, there's only so many moves that do freeze, and they'll kill you, so yeah. No good. Don't kill. Okay, good. Too bad you fucking woke up. Go to bed. Go to bed, you fucking bird. Go to fucking bed. Go to bed. Go to bed, you beautiful bitch. There you go. Now we just hope that the Pokeball, that the Ultra Ball actually works out. Alright. Could take a couple. And it could take a couple tries, but our track record's been pretty okay right now. There we go. Articuno was caught. Alright. The Freeze Pokemon. A legendary bird Pokemon. It freezes water that is contained in winter air and makes it snow. He is the Snowburb. Now he will be called, I don't know. Snom. And that's the last thing that needed to be handled here. Now I have to figure out how to fuck to get out of here. But either way, that is pretty much all we have to do with the main game. Like, that's all of Pokemon Yellow complete. We got all the gift Pokemon. We didn't get all the trade Pokemon. We don't really care about those. We got all the legendary Pokemon. We completed the entire game. We completed our team of memes, and we did quite a lot. We kicked a lot of ass. I am very proud of the agents of DIO and all the mayhem they were able to cause at the end of the game, so I am thoroughly impressed with their prowess. Thoroughly impressed with the agents of DIO and their conquest of Egypt. But now, there's, like I said before, there's no real post-game for Pokemon Yellow. So, at this point, the only thing left to do would be to catch them all. Get all 150 Pokemon. And that's not possible without a copy of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. So therefore, I'm just not going to be able to do that. And I was not planning to in the first place. The only game that I will ever get, like, all the Pokedex complete in is Legends Arceus. Just because you don't need to trade in that game. And you fight the final boss by catching everything. Also, that game is a lot of fun, so yeah. But enough about me gushing about Legends Arceus. I already did a playthrough of that on the channel. But yeah, there is literally nothing left for us to do within the game of Pokemon Yellow. I have extra plans, at least for the Agents of DIO, but for now, that's pretty much the end of our Pokemon Yellow playthrough. I want to be able to get to a certain spot, though. So because this episode ain't over yet. It may be the end of Pokemon Yellow, but it's not the end of something very cool I want to show off. So I'm going to go ahead and fly on over to good old Cinnabar Island, or we just do the Indigo Plateau. Yeah, it's got all the provisions you would ever want there. You could also, if you wanted to grind, repeatedly fight the Elite Four. As they're relatively easy, at least for me. I'm gonna go ahead, deposit our new Articuno, and Tom, since we don't need Tom currently. You get in there, Snom. That is a reference. Now I'm going to grab Gorochu back out of the bank. And then change box over to 2, because that's where Coconuts is hiding over to. Because Coconuts is angry and wants out. Let's see, let's go ahead and withdraw Coconuts. Yes, all these random Pokemon we caught along the way. Give me that. Alright, so now that we have our entire Pokemon team in our thing, I'm going to make one last stave. So we're going to do something really special. This is the end of us being on Pokemon Yellow, and I will say goodbye to the Agents of DIO. My Pokemon Yellow team. Gorochu, the Pikachu, Coconuts, the Primeape, Vanilla, the Nidoqueen, Sakuya, the Ninetales, Grimace the Haunter, and finally, Duck Dodgers the Golduck. My team that brought me through Pokemon Yellow, I thank you so much. And now we get to rule the world as DIO. But that is the end of being here on the Super Game Boy 2. I'll meet you in a little bit. Alright, welcome to not a video game. Welcome to my desktop. So, I got something special during the midpoint of this entire Pokemon Yellow playthrough. You see, because old Pokemon games are, interesting, and they use save files that are based off of a CR32 battery, that means that when the battery runs out, the save data is gone forever, and we would lose the Agents of DIO forever. I didn't want that. I never wanted to lose that save data because, maybe the cartridge may die out, but the adventures along the way, I didn't want to lose that. So I bought something that's called a Flash Boy. What this is it allows me to, well, first of all, rip ROMs off of cartridges. So that means I can actually make my own ROMs. But the thing I got it for is that you can actually rip Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, save files off of the cartridges so that I can keep it on a computer and save it forever. That is awesome. I got it from China like a couple months ago just because I knew that I wanted to be able to save my save files. So I did that, and I have an older save file. This is from all the way on December 2nd. Damn. Yeah, we're going to use the thing again to go ahead and grab myself off some of this. Connection to Game Boy Cyclone successfully. So now we can go ahead and we can look at our cart info. It tells us it is a Pokemon Yellow. It tells us all this shit. And we're going to go ahead and I want to go ahead and see backup save. Backing up save. Okay, backing up save complete. So that means that I believe we now have this Pokemon save right here, this Pokemon Yellow save right here. I want to actually open this up real quick because I do want to make sure that this is it is an actual save file of our Pokemon game. So, we could also, the other fun thing is that this can also just, take the thing off. So I don't actually know how this works. Flash Boy, dump ROM? How do I dump the ROM? How to dump Game Boy ROMs with a Flash Boy. Literally on YouTube over here, but I'm just going to go ahead and skip this and figure out how do I even do this. So you take your Flash Boy, it's already plugged in and ready to go. So what do we do? Well, we're connected. That is correct, Amendo. Okay, so what does he do? Read Flash. So we go ahead and read Flash. And then it is like taking it all off. Okay. So that's looking quite nice. Okay, finished. So now we have a copy of Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy. An actual dumped ROM. As well as a save file. So we're going to go ahead, copy these over to where I put my emulator. Go ahead and pop these down in here just for now. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead, open ROM. We're going to open up Pokemon Yellow. As you can see, it is in Game Boy version for some reason. Yes, it is. You can actually see the colors correctly now. You are really loud. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. I'm going to turn it down for you guys as well. But as you can see... Shut up, Pikachu. Let's see. Yes, we've got our entire save file from 5 seconds ago. Yes, very beautiful. So now that we have that, now we have an extra copy of our Pokemon Yellow save file, which I will then save forever, just as calling it Pokemon Complete, so that we never lose our Pokemon Yellow save file. So I will definitely put that in like some kind of storage area. But yeah, that's not the end of it, though. We have one last thing I wanted to show off. Okay, we're here at our final stop on this episode, and no, we're not playing Persona 5. Though you may want me to play Persona 5. You better tell me. Oh, you better tell me. But we're here on my 3DS. I've talked about it before. There's been at least one other episode on the channel. I was recorded on this, but I recently got a 3DS capture card. So this is on an actual 3DS. It is modded. I mean, well, it had to be hard modded to even put in the capture card. This is not running wireless like the wireless capture card that runs like shit. Nope. This is the actual hard modded 3DS capture card. So very nice, but it also has custom firmware. So there's a very specific reason why it has custom firmware. There's a very specific reason why I got, this thing modded, mostly because I wanted to play 3DS games on the channel without having to use the emulator. But in this situation, many of you may know, Pokemon Yellow did get ported to the 3DS's Virtual Console. So if we go over to this and play this, well, we might see some, very familiar friends. Oh, it's so cool. Once again, we can actually see it in a color that is not horrible. We don't care. Oh, it screams. Alright, we continue. And yes, DIO is here on the 3DS. Very beautiful, very beautiful. So now I can actually... And you may be asking why I decided to do my playthrough on console and not just do it on the Virtual Console here. One, when I started the playthrough, I did not have a actually hard modded 3DS, so I wouldn't have been able to do it. But there's another reason for it that I'm going to have to cover in a different playthrough. But for now, the reason I decided to put this onto the 3DS is, well, ease of access. But Pokemon Bank still exists. Barely. So I actually wanted to go ahead, take DIO's team, along with all of the Pokemon that were related to DIO's capture, to put it on Pokemon Bank. I've never even set up Pokemon Bank here, so go ahead and go into English. And because of how Pokemon Banks works right now, and you can't even access the 3DS eShop anymore, Pokemon Bank is currently free, and I don't know if it'll be free forever, but it's free for now. So go ahead, start with selected language. And we actually have a save file. So now we can actually use this thing. Doesn't really work when it's like half of this woman's legs are on one half and the other's on the other, but it doesn't really matter. Checking the game card. Could not find saved data for a game that is compatible with Pokemon Bank. Must have also received to the point where you've received a Pokedex. Do you still want to begin the move the Pokemon in Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home? Begin the move? No. We should be able to use Pokemon Yellow in Pokemon Bank. Pokemon Bank. Pokemon Yellow. Huh. If you want to transfer Pokemon into Pokemon Bank directly from Pokemon Black, White, and blah, 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 the virtual DS versions of Red, Blue, Yellow, so you need the Poke Transporter first. Huh. Okay. I'm like, okay. Well, I guess we should at least start off to try and get the save thing. If you use Pokemon Bank or Pokemon Transport to move Pokemon that have not been created by any means that have not been approved by Nintendo, and its affiliates, you forfeit your right to use Pokemon Bank. Do you agree to these terms stated above and start using Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Transporter? Yes, I will. Oh no, there's no Pokemon to link this ID. You have to go through your ID. So yeah, this doesn't even work because I don't have a Nintendo ID associated with this. Interesting. Alright. And there's not really a way to even put a Nintendo ID on this anymore because I don't think that's possible. Odd. Well, I guess I can't use Pokemon Bank. Big sad. Yeah, that is not very fun. Do I have... I have Poke Chest, though that doesn't work. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Though, that at least means that at this point we still have Pokemon Yellow put on with its save file onto my 3DS. So, while we cannot move it into Pokemon Bank, or we may be able to move it in the future, at least it's on here being saved for the rest of the time. So that's very nice. I don't know what else I'll be doing with it. I'll probably try and figure out how to do Pokemon Bank without a Pokemon, like without a Nintendo idea. No Nintendo ID. Because I want to try and figure out how to actually have things on here. The problem is I would actually have to make a Nintendo ID. And I don't specifically want to do that, like, tonight. Because I've already been recording for a while and showed off quite a bit of stuff. So I think for now, maybe at some point I'll work on putting things into Pokemon Bank. If Pokemon Bank even exists by the time I'm even, you know, trying to do this stuff. Maybe we'll do it, but I have no clue. Either way, we're going to end off the Pokemon Yellow Let's Play here. We have jumped like 50 years. No, not 50 years. We've jumped many years into the future from the original release of Pokemon Yellow all the way to the 3DS, the new 3DS XL. So I feel like I've definitely shown you guys some technological revolution right there. I didn't show you the whole process, just because it's a little bit complicated. And there's other videos that explain it, but we've definitely seen quite a lot here. So, yeah, that's the end of the Pokemon Yellow playthrough. It's been a great, fun time. I love the Pokemon we made. Just the adventures we had, it was a great time. We even got all the way up to a 3DS. So, yeah, next playthrough is going to be the Fire Emblem Path of Radiance playthrough, and I'm going to be very excited to be going back into Fire Emblem. So, I don't really have much else to say. So, I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Trey Lafari, Gray, Phoenix, Shell Bagon and Hummus, Darcy Lanfranco, Freddy, and Yuki. Without you all, this channel would not stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog.